This next one is called, we'll call it the lock clam. So clamshell is good for, again, getting some glute activation, but it can be done quite poorly and it can be activating other muscles that you probably almost don't want to come into the picture, and you just really want to get those glutes fired up before you're doing your deadlifts or squat patterns. So you can do it with a band. I'll show you what it looks like with a band, but first, I'll try and show you what Andrew did. So laying on your side, bottom leg straight, cues were to have this top leg or foot behind your Achilles, and you're going to roll over a fair bit. Okay, so I just remember him saying glute shooting towards the ceiling, so you're almost fighting against gravity a little bit with what we're doing here. So rather than the standard doing this sort of stuff up and down, I feel as though with this one, it stops, again, just you rotating outwards with your pelvis, and it just makes sure that when you do it, if you can see what I'm doing here, you're just getting into your glutes, and that's what we want. So the rep range that he sort of instructed was doing 25 on each side. And for some of you guys that train with me, you'll be used to this in accordance with some of the other activation exercises that we do. If you've got back issues, this might be a good standalone exercise for you to practice on a daily basis. Again, to get your glutes fired up. For a lot of people, glutes are a problem, especially if seated. All right. So that's what this looks like in terms of how to do it. It's almost like I've rolled onto my stomach. Again, the glutes shooting towards the ceiling there. And I'm just rotating that knee almost upwards. If you want to do it with a band, it can be done with a band. I just got this band from Kmart actually. Band goes above the knees, laying on your side this time. Same sort of principles. Try not to rotate your pelvis out too much. Knees just coming up. And again, you probably want to get into that high rep range of 25 reps to really get things happening. So do something like this in terms of trying to look after your lower back if you've got a stiff back or sore back. Or if you're going to do deadlifts and you want your glutes working really well, or swings, then try the lock clam or the band and clam beforehand.